back to this week's episode of Whatever Happened to Fun. I'm Bella.
I'm Michael.
I'm Devin.
Whatever Happened to Fun is for the girl who doesn't necessarily feel the need to decide between a Diet Coke or a pumpkin ice latte this fall season.
She's having both.
I saw someone on TikTok before this make a pumpkin cold foam Diet Coke.
Oh,
wow.
That's pretty Mormon.
I think this girl is Mormon.
That's...
I think it's one of those food TikTokers who are probably Mormon.
Well, that will get you.
Yeah.
I'm not against it, though. Like, I feel like the Mormon sweet sodas are like a secret dirty pleasure, a guilty pleasure.
And I have one of those Cool Sips places near me that does that, and I wonder if they have any fun fall selections. And they probably do.
I really need to try
I saw a Cool Sips in like the basement of the Rockefeller Center.
That's the second one.
Really?
So I was just wondering, okay, so do you have intel? Is that like the newest one?
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm never in the basement of Rockefeller Center. It's not really somewhere I find myself often. And
it's not where you spend time.
I was like, oh, it's the Mormon soda place. And then I was like, are we like slowly being taken over by them?
Right.
Like, how many are there?
There's only two
when
in the
does
city.
New York culture stop and Mormon culture begin? The lines are getting blurrier.
So blurred.
And that's scary because I'm in Manhattan and not
Salt Lake City.
For a reason, for sure.
No, I think there's only two. And I think that Rockefeller one has been around for a while. We just don't know because we don't go into the basement of Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
Why would you be there?
They tried to do a collab with me once on TikTok, but it was just
Cool Sips?
Yeah, I remember.
But it was just so weird because it was they were giving me money in their app, but there was something that was well, I shouldn't have to do all that to get a free drink. You should just give me the it was just a confusing bit.
And it's
and then I felt like I was getting scammed.
Yeah.
But it was I could have had 15 free drinks, but there was just so many steps that I was something is fishy. Here.
And it's what is the reward here?
15 drinks
is the payoff
is
that
crazy. If you want me to make one video, you should just either pay me or say, hey, come over to our store and we'll give you free sippy sip.
Yeah.
And make TikTok and hashtag
I
this.
said sure.
Speaking of 15 different steps for a few free things, I got my health insurance figured out finally.
Oh God.
Something they don't tell you. Health insurance.
They don't prepare you for that. They
hard.
say that you're going to need to use cursive every day of your life when you're an adult, but they don't tell you actually what the hard things are going to be.
Insurance.
And that's only if you want your handwriting to be chic, you use cursive. But yeah, health insurance
is important.
Figured that out by myself.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thanks. My mom helped me a little bit, but
I'm so proud of you.
I'm not looking forward to figuring that out.
In our next year.
It's not fun.
But also recently, I don't know because I don't go to the doctors that often, but the last few doctor's appointments I had, usually I go up and pay a small copay with my insurance, $5 to $5, $10, $15, whatever. And that didn't happen to me the few appointments I went to, and then I got a bill somewhere else, and and then then I've had a debt collector call me for a year, and they're still calling me because I'm not answering. Let's be very clear, I'm not answering. I'm not calling. I'm not paying the debt, but it's also just I'm confused. Why didn't you just have me do the copay at the thing? And what do I owe for my last gyno appointment? I thought you guys took my insurance,
right?
And why is Lisa from AmeriCollect calling me every Tuesday at 4 p.m. or whatever from various numbers? Lisa, I'm getting your calls.
She's ignoring them.
And it's funny how she has enough time to call you, but not me, because I was on hold with 4 different health insurance things for hours.
I should give you Lisa's number.
Yeah. I know. I might
need
that. I might need that. Well, anyone have a concept? I do.
Go for it.
First. The concept of not feeling like you need to confine in one season at a time. Today's the first day of fall that we're recording this.
Happy fall.
Happy fall. I've worn shorts and a t-shirt all day. And I don't feel the need, we were in a pool on Saturday. I love the fall and I love the summer. And I think if one day I want to go outside in a sweatshirt and have a warm drink, I will. And if the next day I want to be outside in what I'm wearing right now and drink an ice drink or a soda, I'm going to do it.
I like that. I think I needed to hear this because I especially feel those pressures on social media and already today, I was like, I didn't post, like, it's the first day of fall, like, Carrie Bradshaw or Gossip Girl sound, and I was, like, already, like, feeling really remorseful about that. So I'm actually really glad that you said that, because it's, like, it's gonna be fall for a while, so, you know, I can do that.
Yeah, I have the guilt in, like, appearances.
Agreed.
Like, I think my mother instilled that into me, like, no shade, no tea, mom. I just think,
Love
like,
you, Bets.
my white shoes, they're put away immediately after Labor Day weekend. And it's, like, that's a rule that I was instilled with.
That's
and,
okay.
Like, I think some things are okay, but it is, sometimes I catch myself being like, I want to wear this and the weather still permits it, but I feel like I shouldn't anymore because it's technically September and it's not summer anymore.
I literally did that
like
today.
Or, like, going darker or, like, hair color for the fall. I've talked about this with my hair color. She's like, it's so funny that you think that way still. Like, I literally am so over, like, she's like, break away from that, girl. And I'm like, I don't know how to I don't know how to erase some of this stuff from my mind.
Yeah. No, I have some of those same things. Like, I wore a lovely green sweater thing today. It's a very light sweater. And Devin was like, I really like that. And I was like, it's funny because I looked at myself and said, this is a summer sweater and I shouldn't be wearing this right now.
And Belle, you know what? I saw you in it and I said, that's so cute. And I'm now thinking about this literally right now. I wouldn't have put that on today. I would have talked myself out of it.
Yeah.
Because I hate myself.
I should have.
Because you don't let yourself enjoy.
You're not letting yourself enjoy. But
and it's just like whatever
Devin,
happens, just enjoying what's happening and not forcing yourself to be part of something.
Like, it is true. Like, I was laying in bed. Mostly I was napping. But before I was napping, I was like, oh God, I need to, like, order so many things so that I look good this fall. And it's like, well, you already have a lot of things for the fall, but it's like we feel this pressure. We do.
To, like, be so, and I mean, it is so fun to, like,
it's so fun.
Specifically the transition to fall. It is exciting. The weather is perfect.
Yeah.
And that is why you're able to, like, indulge in a pool or indulge in a hot drink. Like, it has been pretty gorgeous weather, like, all in all, that has permitted us to kind of, like, where it's like some of that weather that you can just kind of, you can wear anything and it's fine, which is really wonderful. And I do really acknowledge that before it's slipping from our fingertips.
Or you try to do something fall and Halloween, like when Bella and I tried to go get these fun ghost lattes yesterday and they were sold out of them. So
and it's like, so where's the fun in that?
That really fucked us over.
What'd you guys
big
get instead?
Time.
I got a chai.
It was
actually really bad. My chai was really
bad. Mine was so good.
It was just clearly like brewed tea. Like, it wasn't like what I wanted it to be.
So maybe, if you go to Padoka Bakery, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I believe. Upper East Side.
Stick to coffee.
Yeah, stick to coffee and try to get the ghost.
Or
but
get
the
ghost.
They might fuck you up.
Go back on like a
I'm going to go in like a morning.
We need to go, like, we didn't go early enough was the problem.
Yeah, we did show up at like 2 o'clock. So.
But it's like, nobody told me
and they have a Teddy Grahams latte that I wanted because I love Teddy
Grahams. That sounds fabulous.
So we'll make
Teddy
another
Grahams with the ghost. That's what you can get.
I'm coming to that.
You can actually add a ghost to any drink except for when they're out of the ghost. Like, it's kind of confusing.
Well, she was like, we pre-make the cups. So like,
okay.
Yeah.
So do you think they were like literally not out of the ingredients? They were out of the pre-made ghost
cups?
Yes, they didn't have any pre-made cups.
You want to know what I'd say to that? Nobody wants to fucking work these days. Pick up the fucking cup
what
and
make
it.
What do they make?
I think it's like marshmallow. But I'm assuming the cup has to be kind of like frozen or refrigerated
I don't know.
To, like,
get
stick.
your fluff.
Get
out
yourself
of the
up and
fridge.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it.
You ran out of those cups? Okay.
It's 2 o'clock. You probably had like 20
more.
minutes of downtime at some point.
It's 2 o'clock on a Sunday. Like, the demand is gonna be
my
here.
Day.
And I was thinking I was gonna like get ahead of the trend with this one because like I saw the TikTok that morning and said, okay, today I am going to go and do this and not wait for it.
So far away. It's not like it's
all
down
the way
street.
Up there. I know, and I'll probably go back.
This is the downside of like the TikTokification of all these like businesses because then things blow up and
selling
then
out of their ghost cups.
You sell out of your ghost cups.
And it's like, tough. What do we do now?
It's tough.
We need more cafes to do the same thing. Ghost cups.
Yeah.
We need more ghost cups. Anyone else have a concept?
I was just I had it and then I lost it.
Oh. I kind of think I have one.
I'm so tired.
Okay. Mine's like off the lines of yours.
Okay. Because mine was kind of off the lines of that as well.
Mine is the concept of needing to buy every Trader Joe's fall item, which a lot of them are
that's
good.
What mine was.
But really? But then it's like...
I'll piggyback off of yours.
Okay. Like, there are certain things I think you need. Did you buy the brioche bread or no? Because I need to.
It didn't feel like it was time yet.
That's how I felt too.
Guys, do not confine yourselves into seasons.
But no.
It feels like time to buy the brioche bread.
No, like, this is how
bread.
it feels when you're in Trader Joe's and you see something fall. It's like suddenly you're not moving the wheels of your cart. The cars of your are moving you. Does that make sense?
Right.
And then you're like levitating and you're like grabbing it and you're not even doing it yourself. But I went the other day and it was like 80 degrees out and it's like, well, I'm not going to buy that right now.
Yeah.
It's
like it could go bad. Like that's bread.
Yes. So and we would put it in the freezer, so it would technically be fine. But
like that bread is so much better when you just like eat it.
Yeah.
So we need to be in alignment on it so we can finish the loaf.
We will. And then I did buy the butternut squash mac and cheese, though, and I am going to have it tonight.
I thought I did stand in front of that today for a good long while.
Because it's frozen. Because it's like, well, I can decide on that later. And I'm having it today.
and
well, it was pretty chillier today.
Yeah, it was. Today is like passable.
I have. This is like today's not. Possible. This is today's passable for butternut squash.
Butternut squash. Oh my god! Does anyone want to make butternut squash soup later?
Like yes. I do have a thing though, like especially Trader Joe's because it's like you want to buy fun stuff because Trader Joe's is fun. But Trader Joe's is also my weekly. It's my main grocery store. It's where I go for my weekly produce. So if I'm doing my weekly grocery shopping, I feel like that is something different that I don't allow myself to buy fun things because it's like, no, Devin, you have to buy spinach and bananas today. And you or maybe if you're like seeing a lot of, if it's a particularly exciting time at Trader Joe's, like today, like now,
or
you maybe can allow yourself one fun thing,
but it's not one treat.
But it's not like I'm going to buy all the Trader, like people who don't live by Trader Joe's, they do that like once every season or once every month.
Can do that,
and that's their Super Bowl, and then they stock up on all the fun stuff.
For me, it's like I do it once every season, but it's like I have to force myself to go a different time of when
because that's different. It's like if we had like a Saturday and a Saturday morning,
we're doing a fall fiesta.
Let's do that for the fall fiesta that we have to plan.
Have every year.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, because yesterday at Target I saw they have these little ice cream. I saw them on TikTok actually. These little ice cream sandwiches that are like pumpkins, like jack-o'-lanterns.
I want it.
They're like cookie ice cream sandwiches,
fall
but they're like little.
So
I know. I guess we are doing a fall fiesta.
Don't you mention it's gonna go so hard.
It's gonna go
this weekend.
It's just like the concept of it. There's been no execution yet, but like it's happening tomorrow. Well, we were like a couple weeks ago when we were at our friend's party, like the fall fiesta came up, and Michael did the thing where like he just kind of like said it as if it was like already a plan, and then like to a group of people like at a party. So he was like, "Yes, oh my God, you guys are all invited to my fall fiesta." And then me and other Bella, looked at each other and we were kind of like, and then he just went to Bella, "Can you help me plan that?" He just went, "You can help me plan that."
Hey, gotta put her to work.
Hey, gotta get her to work.
Yeah, we'll make sure that is like a great excuse to buy like fun.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you're coming, bring your favorite Trader Joe's seasonal item. Or any seasonal item.
I did allow myself.
Someone better bring the ghost cups.
I did allow myself just the ghost cups.
Get on it.
You just make them, but
Jesus.
I did allow myself one treat today but this treat still felt more like a formality than a treat because we have like a little glass jar like next to our coffee machine that usually houses like a biscuit of sorts, like a coffee biscuit.
Right.
And I've been thinking a lot recently. We hadn't changed over from our seasons because most recently we like finished them, but they were like lemon biscuits, like from the summer. An assortment of, because my mom just buys me like lemon stuff essentially because I love lemon stuff. But like seasonally, I'm like, okay, that's finished. In my head, I've been like, I have to buy a seasonal biscuit. Yeah. So I bought the pumpkin biscuits today, but it wasn't even like, oh, this is fun. It was like, oh, I must fill the cookie jar.
Yeah.
I have to fill the cookie jar.
Devin, we need to have like insert some fun into your season.
But that's also gets to my wider topic, which is the concept of having something to dip in your coffee. I love a dipper. I've always been a dipper. I think it's from my mother. I love to dip. It can depend on seasons. Like I just love a cookie or a biscuit or anything, and it's so cozy in the fall.
I agree.
Like it was raining the other day.
That's like very Italian of you, actually.
And I do have Italian tendencies for someone who's not even a lick Italian, but it's like it was like 3 p.m. and rainy the other like Friday or Thursday, and I was like, this is the exact time I want to make a little afternoon latte and dip something in my coffee.
Yeah.
Like that is when you want your pumpkin brioche. or biscuit.
I'm not as much of a dipper. I can dip sometimes, but I'm more of like I like something on the side, like a pumpkin loaf. Yeah. Like I haven't tried the new one from Dunkin' yet, but that or like a donut. Like I love that off the side.
You can dip, but you're more of a cider.
Maybe a croissant. I like to dip the croissant though. I'm more of a cider. Yeah. And that reminds me that there's a ice cream place near my house in Connecticut that now has Oreo pumpkin ice cream, and I really want to go get that. So I might have to make a trip.
We got a lot of things to figure out, guys.
Yeah. And Stu Leonard's has their pumpkin
of course.
Frozen yogurt, which is so good.
Now I'm really wishing I bought the butternut squash today. We've talked about this for so long, and it's like, oh, what? Now I have to go make myself a turkey burger after this? No. Miserable.
I'm making crunch wraps tonight because I made it one night last week and it was so good.
Yeah, Michael, I really admire your like experimentality with your dinners. I don't know if that's a word. I
just like you just kind of boring things. So I just am kind of like, let me just throw this in a pot and see what happens.
I always opt for like easy, but like I found myself really just being so like depressed recently, and it's like if I was putting extra effort into my meals, I would probably be less depressed. But then it's like turkey burger.
I was talking to your boyfriend.
Well, are you really? Is it a frozen turkey burger or is it like
it's the frozen ones from Trader Joe's?
Yeah. Okay,
it's so
get
boring, but
the
it's
ground
so
beef
easy.
and just throw it into a pot. And then I add sometimes like sweet potatoes.
I like that.
Corn.
Ground beef is also very
corn
easy.
And black beans for some fiber. Chop up some vegetables and just throw it in. And then I can have it for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And kind of like chili without all the work of chili with like tomatoes and stuff. Like
and anything chili adjacent, you're there for. You know?
I'm always there for.
And it's so easy to meal prep.
But then it's also like that you can have in like tacos, or I'm gonna put it in a crunch wrap tonight, like, or you just have it in a salad.
You can do it so many ways.
At a quesadilla, like you can just have it so many ways. So I like making like a base for the week, and then I can build upon that.
Wow, that's really lovely.
The concept of making a base and then
and then building.
If I had a kitchen like yours, I'd always be doing that, and like we definitely always used to be way more fun. Like back in the day, we'd make dinner together.
We were more full of life.
But our kitchen is like so
it's a little
small.
Narrow for like fun.
Maybe that should be our like
it's
fall
like
resolution.
Exhausting to cook in there because then it's like, oh my god, I'm getting
get out of the
way inside the kitchen.
Yeah.
I can't breathe in this kitchen. So
can't have too many chefs in your kitchen.
It's so intense.
Right. Well, we're back after ABC pulled us off the air.
Right. Sorry about that.
We are the Jimmys of the Kimmels you couldn't silence.
Yes. Literally.
Just saw a tweet that said
Can't do it.
Sorry about that little hiatus.
That was just like so depressing. And then
crazy.
I guess we just got the news that he's going to be back tomorrow. We're filming
again.
We're recording this Monday evening. So
and it's like I never want to watch Jimmy Kimmel, but now I'm going to tune into that tomorrow.
Well, that's the thing is like we have been pushed to a place to defend the people that we don't even want to defend.
Yeah. Just and honestly, out of all the late night hosts, like I maybe even like him the most. But like if this is happening to like Jimmy Fallon,
I'd be like,
I would still be mad about it.
Right.
On principle.
I don't think I would watch the return episode though. So yeah, it's crazy, and it was also crazy in the moment because I saw that news. I was like, this is the worst thing ever. And then I scrolled one down, and I saw the announcement that Sabrina Carpenter was hosting the Muppets show special, and I was like, well, this is the best news I've ever received. So. And they're both from Disney, so I kind of think that those both came out at the same time.
Leverage?
I don't even know if it's leverage or like a distraction. Like, look over here at the Muppets and Sabrina Carpenter. Pay no attention to Jimmy Kimmel.
Can you explain? Like, I feel like you're the Muppet connoisseur of the couch right now.
Yeah.
Like,
this is huge.
What is it?
What's happening?
What is it?
So the Muppets show, I used to watch it a lot when I was younger, on DVD. And it's basically like SNL, but because the Muppets used to be SNL, and then they became their own thing. And so it's basically like there's a guest every week, and it used to obviously be like Liza Minnelli or like Brooke Shields when she was really young or something like that. And so it's just like, it is like, it's never going to be live, but it's basically just like they do SNL things. Like there'll be like a sketch or like a music performance, but then like the camera will most likely like follow Sabrina Carpenter backstage into like her dressing room or to like the backstage, hijinks of the Muppets. And so I think that just like her and Miss Piggy being in a single TV frame is going to be worth the wait.
She's
and
definitely a great choice.
And it's Seth Rogen, so like it'll be actually good.
Oh, I
think.
love
yeah.
Seth. He's good. He's good, right?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with him.
No, he's good.
Before
and
I say that I love Seth Rogen,
I don't think
and there's also like a lot of people he brought something back recently that everyone was like, something I didn't care about, but it was something that everyone was like, oh, he brought this thing back that we love so much and actually did a good job with it. So like that's kind of why it's also big that this is happening. And like apparently it's going to be some like sort of like backdoor pilot, but I feel like Sabrina Carpenter is the perfect amount of like, she appeals to all ages. Yeah. She's extremely versatile in what she can do. She's the right charisma
and like presence for this sort of
She can like lean into it and like wink at the camera. Yeah. I think she said it was career defining on her Instagram stories. So like this is very perfect. Yeah.
Well, God, now I'm just so excited.
I can't wait. Yeah.
When do we get it? Do we have a
next
release?
year?
Okay.
I think they're filming it like now.
Another year.
And it's like Broadway people like choreographing it and directing it.
That's so fun.
Like it's gonna be so good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so here for that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of shows, this summer I turned pretty.
What did you say?
I said Dua Lipa.
We saw Dua Lipa.
We can say that. We can say that.
I was going to say the summer
Different
I turned
show.
pretty ended last week.
Yeah.
I just
So did you guys like the
yesterday.
ending?
Yeah. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
I think it's a good ending. I think what we found out after makes more sense because like for me,
I thought it was so rushed, and I was like,
I think it's kind of that thing of like, okay. I feel like this happens with shows, right? Like you know how it's gonna end. You know the thing that you want to happen is gonna happen, or like the thing you know is gonna happen. These were books, right? But like, it's almost like you spend this whole season building this other world because it's like that is not what is happening the whole season.
Right.
Belly is like she disappears to Paris because she like doesn't think she knows herself, and she like leaves behind everyone because she's like feels like she's hurt people, and she has a tough time and then acclimates to Paris and then like really loves it, and like she does become like grows into herself so much. You spend so much time with that for like the last 30 minutes to come back to what it was supposed to be all along, right? I love Conrad for sure, like of course, but it's just kind of like
brown
and I've always loved Conrad and I think the dialogue ties it in still well.
Yeah,
but it is just that thing of like you spent the whole season doing this, and then the last 45 minutes are like it all is supposed to piece together, but then I'm kind of like, wait, but what about everything else that Belly has said and learned and done? Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, I wish it just like wasn't as rushed, I guess.
Yeah, it was very rushed. And I knew something else was coming. Like I knew it wasn't the end. Personally, I was just like, well, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I definitely thought it was like the best acting I've seen from those two kids on the show. It was like they're really good at acting, more mature and less like a child. Like they're really good at that.
They are.
So is Lola Tongue good?
Yeah, I think she's good. I think
she is good.
Yeah, no, I think she's good. I think it's like cringe is all it is. Like when they're younger and like it's just like I mean, the concept is like we're growing up, we're becoming hot. Like that's just cringy in itself. And like you have a crush on like your family friends, both of the brothers. Cringy, like it's just cringy in itself. But I like really like was not cringed out by anything that happened in this last episode because they were acting like more mature adults.
Yeah, so it's like college. More like true to form.
Yeah, so but yeah, no, I mean, I was happy with it and loved the Taylor Swift choices of songs, obviously.
Which were
Dress from Reputation and Out of the Woods from
Was Out of the Woods at the very end?
Yeah, and she was like sprinting to the train.
Yeah, it like the climax of it.
I was sobbing.
I was like, I wasn't crying during Out of the Woods. I was like, I teared up a little bit like when she gets on the train and then she like gives him the speech.
Yeah,
because it's like. That's what I mean, and like that. I think overall the storyline is rushed, but the dialogue itself is like
still good.
I still think it's very like okay, this makes sense to me. This is what these people would be saying, and like they've clearly grown and learned and still love each other, and like I believe what they're saying.
I believe you.
So that's why I teared up a little, and then they hit you with Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers, and then I had one tear fall from my right eye. Because I'd like no effing way they're hitting me with Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers right now. Like that is like one of my ultimate like cathartic like crash out songs. Aww. But like it is also a beautiful song. It's so very bittersweet, which is like I guess kind of how they leave the episode in the season in terms of like there are a lot of different people going like different ways.
Yeah.
Although
and,
a
like,
lot of
things
those
to be said still.
a lot of those storylines still don't like tie in together.
Well,
They obviously zero in on Belly and Conrad, which is still again like that's what the people want. But I'm like kind of like, okay, we didn't really get any bows on the rest of the storylines here.
No, there was
like
no
Jeremiah didn't have as much resolution.
No
one else really did. And also,
they did what they could.
They all like need to have bows together, in my opinion. Like, yes, they're like separate. Like, we have relationships and parent relationships and this and that and the other. But then also, like, they're all in this mess together. I can't believe like I didn't see like Belly and her mom and her brother at the end of it. Like, I can't believe that.
Or
I
like
didn't
we're
visualize that.
meant to believe that like, you know, Belly's best friend Taylor's moving away with her brother, and like we don't get any storyline of like Belly finding that out or anything.
Yeah. No, it just was crazy. But then
so can that be explored in the movie?
Yeah.
So basically,
and then as soon as it ended, I was like, well, that's not it. So I'll be
they were
for
like
the next announcement.
They said movie.
Yeah.
But,
oh my God, it was the best
which
thing.
is crazy. So we don't have any other information other than just they literally posted an Instagram story and said, "The summer I turned pretty movie."
They said it's not next year, so it's like 2027.
Or are they like shooting it?
But also, it could also come on Christmas Eve. So let's all Christmas Eve's on a Wednesday, so let's just hold out, everyone.
Oh, you've already looked at the calendar.
Yes. No, I saw the theories. Because it's gonna be like there's like Christmas scenes and like at the end of the episode.
Yeah, you're right.
It was like flash forward Belly and Conrad in Paris that Christmas in Paris, and it was like an album of photos.
And it is kind of like random. It's like, why did you just stick to
I was watching that
Christmas?
And I was like, first of all,
This
these
is so
AI. Second of all, what is going on here? And I was like, oh, and like that, like I think we're gonna see that take place.
Okay.
So yeah, but so like everyone's like it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then it's like a Christmas movie, kind of.
Which would make a lot of sense, and I would love that. And I think like that.
And they love Christmas so much.
It makes sense, like the like that being a movie to explore, to tie together like everything else. I feel like that's a fair like thing.
Will Denise be in the movie? Something I need to know.
I mean,
yeah.
She's part of like the story now, right?
She is. But they brought like that weird cousin Sky in, and they were not brought back up this season at all.
Right, but like now Denise is part of like Jeremiah's life.
That's true.
So it's like, I think you're meant to believe Jeremiah's the closure is like, okay, he's finding his passion in food, which is like kind of like okay, random, but like I'm watching that unfold and it seems pretty natural to me. So like okay. And then it's like last minute, it's like, oh, I'm also now in love with this girl that I've been crushing on her couch for 6 months.
Right.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, sure. No, it was literally, for context, Michael, like a beautiful, like Paris love story unfolding. And then when they would switch back to Cousins Beach, it was like an episode of The Bear. And Jeremiah was like in the kitchen and things were on fire and people were fighting. God. Like it was so funny.
And like they needed to move the dinner because there was like issues with like the location. And
and the oysters didn't come and he had to do this and that and the other.
But it's like,
and the staff quit.
Yeah, but I think
so he was just like old and like was suddenly a professional chef.
No, it was like his first big gig.
I think it's more like he's found his now like thing.
Taylor posted him on her TikTok and he went viral. So he's like the new like chef in Cousins Beach.
Which like I guess it's not like it's not
far-fetched.
It's not unbelievable.
No.
And it's like, okay, good for you. I guess Jeremiah.
He's just the bear now. Like, that's so funny.
He's like, and you can see, because he's like this sassy bisexual, like you could see him as like a head chef somewhere, like a total
bisexual?
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh and it's also I know nothing about this.
They made him bisexual just to end up with Denise.
Well, now I'd watch it if he's bisexual.
They don't like literally they make the worst character bisexual.
Yeah, they don't. They explore it a bit in season 1.
I'm definitely watching this.
They literally they explore it in season 1 and like that's it.
Yeah,
but
no, you're not. I don't. Think
I guess you're still just meant.
Oh God.
No, they made him bisexual to say he's bisexual. Is kind of funny. Yeah.
Wow, their DEI moment.
Literally.
Huh. Well.
But yeah.
I guess we'll talk. Maybe I'll watch the movie. Why not?
I'm excited.
I mean, we'll get back to you in about 2 years on that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was only greenlit though, so it can't really be.
Yeah, unless they're lying.
Is that what they said? It was just greenlit?
Yeah. I know Jenny Han to be a big fat fucking liar, so I don't know.
Would she lie to like Deadline?
Well, like, they flew Jeremiah, the character, the actor, out to Paris to fake scenes so that like people didn't know what was happening at the end because they also saw like Conrad in Paris. So we were all like, there was these screenshots on Twitter that was like, we haven't seen this yet, and then we realized it was like her wearing the backpack, and it was like, oh, that never happened because that wasn't real. And then she confirmed that she flew Jeremiah out.
Smart. That one.
So she's
That's like Sex and the City. They used to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And Belly and Conrad said, Lola and Chris Briney said that they've known about the movie for a year. So I don't know.
Cool.
But maybe it was just like a thing that they were pushing and then it only just got greenlit, so.
Right.
We'll see.
Also, did you see that? Sorry, Chris Briney is doing like the sexual speaky thing. I don't know what it's called.
Audio erotica?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, what's his name? The guy from the Hungry with Rachel Zegler that I didn't
Thomas
see.
Blythe?
Yeah,
his last name is Blythe.
Yeah, Blythe. Tom Blythe, I think.
Yeah. No, he's doing it, and it's like...
What is he doing?
It's like the same kind of concept
And we
as
should buy
the
it
Summer I
and
Turned
like
Pretty.
listen to it and then give our review.
Or
reenact it.
I don't
Special
think
episode.
we should listen to that together. Is it like really sexual?
I don't know.
What is he doing though?
No, like I think it's like really sexual. I think it's like
Really?
it's auto porn. I've heard them like on TikTok. I'm not watching that.
I don't think
listening to that with you guys.
I think there's like different kinds of it.
I think there is,
right?
but like I've heard clips of Tom Blythe's, and it's like very like it's like he's having sex, and it's like you're listening to it.
Well.
What's his name? Chris
Briney.
Oh, there he is. He's on TikTok.
Audio
book recording.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so is it out already?
Yeah, the first episode's out.
Oh, I don't want to listen to it.
I'm so confused.
No,
That's
so weird.
Cringed me out.
Wow.
I love him so
I
much.
love him so much. I'm gonna listen to it.
He was really good in Mean Girls. That's my.
I forgot that
thing
he
for
was
him.
literally.
That's my
That movie is
context.
kind of like a blip in the time
system.
space continuum.
Continuum.
Yeah.
Wait, I actually have one more thing to say about him.
Okay.
And it has to do with his hair.
Okay.
So if you see a real picture of him in real life, like he has like a middle part and like looks super ugly about it in general. And then I just like thought he was wearing like a wig or a hairpiece in all the Summer I Turned Pretty because they like push all of his hair to the front.
Yeah.
But it's not like full, so you can still see like the line. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like genuinely like my biggest mystery to me. But like that's not how he wears it on the normal. It's like that.
So
like
it's more he wears it more as a
That's how he wears it.
That's
he looks
how
like
he
Youngblood.
Yeah, I think that honestly
But I've seen way worse pictures. Than
like
what
that's how he
those
looks
are.
in the show. I think it's also meant to make him look younger.
100%. It's like this. This is the best depiction I would say of what it looks like.
Okay,
but
so
I do
usually,
not like that.
I hate.
I do not like that.
No, and like
his middle part.
Well, I mean, good on Jenny
Yeah.
Han because it's like if that's what he looked like, I'd be like, this show sucks.
Yeah, he's just.
He needs that hair in the front.
He needs the other hair in the front. It makes
Why
him
doesn't
appear
he
younger.
do that all the time?
I think his forehead's just really big.
Because he doesn't probably want
he
to be
needs a trip
Conrad
to
Fisher.
Turkey.
He's,
I
like,
think
doing
I
his
like
own
it when
thing.
it's just like down.
Me too. It looks.
That's good.
Oh
it's
my
shorter
God,
there.
he's
It
so
doesn't
hot.
look good with the part.
The thing is I think it needs to be shorter than it is.
Do you think he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio?
A bit.
I think
in that
like,
picture,
he could
sure.
play him for sure in a thing.
Love that.
But also like.
Well.
Yeah, sorry. I would just like it's
Who
really always on my mind.
from Summer I Turned Pretty is most likely to end up on Dancing with the Stars first?
Jeremiah.
Which Jeremiah?
Like, is he gonna get booked ever again?
Like that's like literally so true. I could see Lola Tongue doing it. I just
Yeah.
think like
And
she's
she would,
already
like,
done
maybe
like
win.
Broadway and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think career trajectory wise, you're correct.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
Gavin Kessler.
He's not going to get a part on The Bear.
I don't know if he'll ever
think
get
he,
booked
like,
ever
literally,
again.
What
was
else
Summer I
could he
Turned
do?
Pretty on Hulu?
Prime
Amazon
Video.
Prime.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Big win for them.
Prime
Yeah.
Videoer.
Okay.
Prime.
Well, I already mentioned it. Are you done with
Yeah, I'm
Summer I
done.
Turned Pretty? Dancing with the Stars is back. My fave.
Yeah, it's so good this season already.
This is a good cast.
It's stacked to the gods.
We had our season premiere last week, season 34, and
Wednesday.
in a shocking move of events, Carrie Ann Inaba was not there as a judge,
What do
and
we
they did
think?
not fill her spot. So
insane.
I was like, it was just like so
Doesn't that throw off the
almost
scores?
stressful. Yeah, it threw off the
For sure.
scores. I didn't
it's
want
like
to be
if it was
dealing
at
with
30,
some
it
sort
was
of
at
like
20.
understudied judge though. So like I don't really know.
It is really weird they didn't replace her, but it's also like I think we talked about this. Like, it must have just been super sudden, right? That she had.
Yeah, and super serious. Also,
I mean, you still think that like a network like that, like they could have gotten someone really quickly, but I guess like maybe they could have picked a star-studded celebrity in the audience, for God's sake.
Maybe like a former winner or something, or like Sasha, who was a pro last season and is not on anymore.
I mean, Maddie Ziegler was in the audience. Like, there's someone they could have picked.
Yeah, but I think it's like, I don't know. Maybe if it like wasn't the season premiere, it would have been different.
I agree. It's just insane.
Maybe they just didn't think replacing her for one episode that was the season premiere was like the
I
right
don't think
look.
I don't think I disagree with their choice.
Things to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't think I disagree with their choice. I think I disagree with how they didn't fix the scoring a little bit more.
Yeah, because the scores were off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who's your pick to win? Did you watch any of it like on TikTok?
No, I did not. I'm not even on that side of like the
internet.
God. Although I do know a lot of people are talking about it, which is like
you should watch.
Yeah.
People are talking about it. I used to watch with my mother.
Me too.
But like people are talking about it in a way that is so much more relevant than it's been in years.
It's so back.
It's so fun.
So I do find it interesting. So tell me your thoughts on.
I think Robert Irwin is gonna go far. His performance was fabulous.
I believe he's on that.
They saved it till the end, which is also telling to me of who they saved until the end. I did think Hilaria and Gleb were good. I find it shocking that they are
so good.
Same
age, it's like I did hear. Unfortunately, she's good. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of opinions and thoughts, and know a lot about Hilaria Baldwin. Right. So I am interested in knowing her.
Yeah,
she's crazy. She's nuts. Yeah.
I'm sure she's nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, she was good. She's got a great body.
I heard that she already was like being a diva about like her like a partner.
Probably.
Fit.
She should be happy though. She's Gleb.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't.
Apparently they're like not getting. They didn't get along or something.
Well, with Alec there. That probably puts a lot of pressure on.
that video was so weird. And her like intro, it's like Alec
was
there. And
Alec is like really an overarching
so
presence in this. Yeah, his like shadow is always there.
That would make me so upset as like a wife to be like overshadowed on my like the new show I'm doing by my husband. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're also only there because he's your husband.
But it's like, that's her whole fucking thing. Yeah, that's her whole thing.
Yeah, I like her.
I thought Whitney from Mormon Lives, although she's a crazy bitch, she was so good.
She was really good.
Like she blew my socks off.
Yeah, and she was better than Jennifer Affleck, who was with guy from Eras Tour.
Yeah, I almost wish she was with Eras Tour.
I know.
I did think Alex Earle was great, and I think she's gonna go far in the competition. I think she was really nervous.
I think she was not as good as I thought she was gonna be. I was worried that she was gonna be like really good, and I would have to like sit with her being there the whole. Yeah, that basically I don't have to like her because that's how I started liking Charli D'Amelio, and she was not good. She was not that good. She wasn't that good.
She was good. She was like top 4 scores. So, but.
Yeah.
She's gonna go far.
I think like she is probably someone who could like improve, but I know that she is generally, from watching her, a super stiff person.
Yeah,
that's what
like she like her face, like her body, like when she used to do the TikTok dances, like she never was like necessarily like a fluid mover. She's just like
But I think she will learn.
My issue with Dancing with the Stars is always like I don't care about because usually the people that are actually good at it are always really boring. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I forget who won last year.
I also think
the guy from The Bachelor. He was okay.
Oh no, that was so good.
Well, I think also I've never understood fully. Maybe this cast I feel like makes more sense to me. But when they usually pick the stars, like. Sometimes when they just pick people who legitimately are known for being dancers, it doesn't make sense to me. It's like doesn't that like when they had Zendaya on it?
Like does that negate the whole thing?
I think like maybe that was the last season I watched when Zendaya was on it, but I was like, this is like she's known for this.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's not her whole thing, but it's just like that just immediately gives someone more of like an edge.
Yeah.
Like when Joey won, I was like, well, this is good because he's not a dancer.
Because he was just like a football player.
And like, obviously, I think Charli D'Amelio gave us some of the most iconic dances ever.
But it's like,
she's the best dancer in the world.
Yeah.
But
she's
like,
a TikToker, but
no,
she's
a
dancer.
Trained dancer though. She's
like,
not just a TikToker. She was a trained.
No, but like that's why she's the star.
Ballroom
but that's
is
why
different,
that's Robert Irwin is so good because it's like obviously as like when you're like in wildlife, it's like you do have to be like in tune with your body, but like you don't like.
Yeah,
you know
it's more interesting to see someone.
Dylan
like
Efron was good too, not great but good.
He was fine.
I thought he was out of his comfort zone.
Danielle Fishel was good. That's her from Topanga.
I keep getting Boy Meets World.
Elaine was good. Hendricks. She was fire. Yeah. You know who was bad?
Lauren Jareggi.
Well,
she was bad.
I wasn't gonna get there yet. I was gonna go to Pentatonix guy. He was so bad.
Yeah, he was like not as good as I thought he would be.
No, he was actually like legitimately so bad.
I don't think he was. I thought he was better than Dylan Efron.
Really?
Yes, he had way more. Dylan Efron like was good, but he was just like twerking. Like that was a weird one.
What
like,
does Dylan Efron do?
He just like does reality TV.
He does like the
Can I
Great
see what he
American
looks like?
Race. What is it called?
Yeah. He did like the Zac Efron show, and then he spoiler alert won The Traitors.
Okay, I've never seen that man before in my life.
I had never seen him or heard of him before The Traitors, and he was great on that show. It was so fun.
I've only known him because he's friends with Harry Jowsey, actually. So.
Oh, that would make sense.
Clocked it.
Like, I definitely knew that Zac Efron had a brother. It's just, like, not something that I ever figured.
It's just like Frankie Jonas. You forget about it.
You don't have to.
I actually think Frankie Jonas has made more of an impression on me because he's funny.
Well, yeah.
He's my favorite Jonas.
I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, Lauren Jareggi was bad.
Yeah.
Jordan Childs, I don't really remember theirs. They were first.
She's obviously incredibly talented because she can flip, but it didn't really translate for me, honestly.
Yeah.
But she did do
Davis,
Beyonce, so.
Didn't care. Corey Feldman, that was kind of creepy, but he wasn't as bad as I thought he would be.
No, I agree.
I don't think anyone here was bad. Like, I think there were so many people here that, like, could have been way worse than they were. Andy Richter,
good.
This guy from Elf. No, that was so fun.
Yeah, but he was bad. It was fun, but he was bad.
But it could have been way worse. Like, it could have been way worse.
And it's kind of like, that's half the point.
Yeah.
I just think, like, also,
to be surprised by
not
people.
To say, like...
I voted for him.
You did?
Yeah.
I voted for Robert Irwin.
How many people did you vote for?
I voted for Robert and Alex. That's who I voted for. Just two then, yeah. But I only did it once.
I voted for a lot of people.
But...
It might get to a point where I'm voting for everyone other than Alex just because I find her boring. It's not even because, like, I hate her because she's, like, an influencer. I didn't vote for Whitney either, even though she was pretty good. I voted for Jen.
I love that Hilaria's, like, personality descriptors are yoga instructor, podcaster, and entrepreneur, because it's like your first one is yoga instructor because that's really, you're not really actually having any talent or are famous for any other reason other than marrying.
Well, who's our winner? We're going to go with Robert Irwin. Who is top 4? Because that's usually what it is, I think.
Robert Irwin, Hilaria Baldwin.
Do you think Hilaria is going to make it to the end?
Okay, wait, let me go back. Robert Irwin, this is in no particular order. Robert Irwin.
Whitney.
I'm going Hilaria and Alex Earl.
Wow. I don't know.
Elaine
I need
Hendricks
to see more from Alex Earl before she makes it to the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's the exciting thing is, like, you watch and see,
but
like,
also,
people do improve
like,
so much.
At the end of the day, though, like, it's up to the viewer. So it's, like...
Yeah.
I'm not even saying on the dancing end. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah, because I always vote for people for, like last year I was always voting for Alona because she was, like, so entertaining and it was, like, so fun. Whereas, like... I never really voted for the guy who won because he was just kind of boring.
Okay,
wait.
He's good. This is what I was gonna say. This is my commentary on the whole thing. I think like Joey, how many men usually win? Like in your history of watching, like.
Well, the men have it easy, in my opinion.
I was gonna say they have a disadvantage because. Like they are in partnering in ballroom, they are the base of the situation. They are there to like make sure the girl is safe, stable, all of these things.
So they have less opportunity to shine.
When you are the star.
Oh, so because my opinion is it's harder for the girl because with guys, it's just like the girl, like they just like lift her up and like she just flips and she can like dance around him. I think it's easier for a girl to dance around a guy than it is for a guy to dance around a girl.
You guys are saying the same thing though, essentially.
Yeah.
It's just like you're coming to a
different...
It's like it's harder for the man though in that case to prove them himself.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're saying
I think they have a disadvantage.
It's easier for, but yes.
Because like that's what I thought with that elf guy. Because it's like he was just standing there.
Because of that though.
Yeah, but
I think it's easier for a guy to win because, like,
I think it's
obviously, I forget who was with Joey last year, but, like, she's amazing. Jen. And it's, like, it's not like I don't think that, like, Val is really good.
I think
but, like,
Joey was really good and wasn't just standing there, though.
No, it definitely takes two to tango.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I think if, like, you want to dance, it's going to, like, blow the judges away. It's up to the girl, in my opinion.
No,
I'm not a dancer, so
no. I agree.
Yeah.
So that's why I just feel like these, like, especially like older
to get
men
the attention
who also have like a weird pairing when it's like a super small girl with like a tall guy. It's like, Well, this is just a bad.
I feel like they always give Emma Slater like the weird old men.
Yeah, no, and it's like, well, we're not setting anybody up for success here, certainly. Yeah. And like, especially say like with like Val or like Mark Ballas, it's like, it's also
can Mark Ballas like not be on it anymore? I don't like him on it. He's so creepy with his long hair.
He's so creepy with his long hair. He needs to cut it. But it's like they can give, like they have the eye for it, and they can give their girl like such beautiful choreography. When like a girl is choreographing for them, it's like I'm giving myself this choreography, and this guy's just standing here. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we are saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing
backwards.
Like, yes, but that's why I think it's like easier for a guy to win.
Yeah.
Because I think that's like a large part of why Joey. I think if you had Joey last season, but like a girl of Joey with the same experiences, I don't think she would have won. In my opinion.
Interesting. Like if it was like, well, Charlie D'Amelio is not a good example because she's so much better than him.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to think.
So like if it was Joey and like Hannah Brown who won.
Or like Gabby Windey who did not win.
Okay, but remember when Hannah Brown won? She wasn't that good. But she
I don't remember her on it. I didn't think I watched that season.
Okay, but like that, like you think like Hannah Brown or Joey would have won over her?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't watch her, so I don't know.
Interesting. All right.
I think I'm more impressed too by like a Whitney than I am with like a Joey.
100%.
Because I just think it's more. Yeah, it's more fun to watch. Like it's just like a guy, just like it's more exciting to me.
Absolutely 100%. Like they're literally like supposed to just be the base.
And also, but that's why I was like Robert Irwin is so good because he's like keeping up and like doing his jumps. So that's why it's like
so when they are like a Robert or a
like
Joey,
even more.
then it's impressive. Yes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. If you're an impressive man, then it's going to be easier for you to win.
Yes, which is true
of everything.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Okay, so actually,
if you're like an 8 and if you're like a male 8 on the show is probably like a girl 10.
Yeah, I mean it's like literally maybe how you can have like the most talented pool of like women, and then the most mediocre man can walk in and get the male lead because he's the only one.
Yeah,
he's
but
like
Robert Irwin is breaking that streak. He's so good.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm here for Robert.
I voted for him. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited to. Yeah,
maybe you should like tune in one day.
I feel like is it on Monday nights?
Tuesdays. Just like have it on.
I thought it was on Wednesday nights.
No, it's Tuesday because I can never watch The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City live ever now because of this.
Ever again.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Maybe I think eventually they do start doing Wednesdays. Like I think at a certain point.
I kind of want to be. I wouldn't be against it. I feel like it's less of a commitment than like.
Well, we'll just watch it together tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what. But like, also, how long are the episodes?
So long.
It's like 2 hours.
But I feel like in the beginning they're long, and then they obviously get shorter. Where other reality TV shows they get like shorter and then longer.
It feels so like not retro, but like so like it's like the old days when I'm like texting in my vote and like it reminds me of like American Idol back in the day.
It's very interesting to see how like it's somehow relevant again because it's been on like
and
the
like
exact
Alex Earl
the exact opposite of like an American Idol where like no one gives a shit about American Idol anymore. It used to be like the biggest thing in America. But
no, it's true.
Things can come back around.
Well, guys, maybe you've convinced me. Maybe I'll tune in.
It's fun.
We can just watch tomorrow together.
Yeah. I won't be watching tomorrow, but
I find it easy to watch. It's so easy to watch.
I think 2 people go home tomorrow, which they'll already be home by the time everyone's listening to this.
Old guy number 1 and old guy number 2. Breaking news.
I love Andy Richter.
I know, but
maybe Scott Hoying will go home.
Or
Baron Davis. I don't think he was necessarily good.
Or
we always go to the men first.
Who's Wetsy? Fifth Harmony.
Lauren Jareggi. Yeah, she was pretty bad.
I could see
that. Like is sad for me, but like I mean, I actually let me retract that. I don't give a shit about Fifth Harmony. It's just kind of like in general sad because as we just discussed last week, it's like why?
And the concept of her being the 3rd Fifth Harmony person to be on that show is crazy.
So and I just feel like she's not relevant.
Out.
Like oh, you guys. Okay, speaking of girl groups and dancing, I have the inevitable happen to me that I have to share. Yesterday, which is that I was scrolling on TikTok for so long because I had a really, really long weekend, so I was rotting. More to come about that. And something happened to me that I always knew was going to happen. It was like the tip of the iceberg. And I fell down a cat's eye rabbit hole like nobody has fallen down before except for people have because people are obsessed with them. And let me tell you, 24 hours ago, we have talked about them on the podcast. We're like, you saw them at the VMAs. I'm like, yeah, I'm for them. I'm not like, they're just not my cup of tea. Today, I know every member's name. I know their net worth.
Oh my God.
I know the amount of seconds of like each member gets in their solos, for each song. Like, I know every single thing about them because it's like, it reminds me of like my One Direction days where like the content to consume about One Direction was like this compilation of all their funny interviews and like this person said this, like, and this inside, and then they have like inside jokes. Like, I know this is like also what people do with K-pop. I just don't know, like, I've not been privy to K-pop. And I still don't think I'm ever gonna listen to their music, to be very clear. I still don't think like their music is for me.
Yeah.
No.
But there's something like nostalgic
but there
about
is, because
it
was just this one video of them performing Gnarly that I watched. Like, it was just like an 18-second clip of them dancing and like their facial movements, and I literally watched it like 3 times in a row, and I was like, how are they moving like that? And then then I was just like, I pressed on the little blue comment, whatever, search, and then I was just done. And everything on my For You page is now them. So
Cat's Eye.
I literally,
guess I'm the only one left to go down a Cat's Eye rabbit hole.
It's Daniela. Like, she literally, the way she moves is like the most insane, and she's so beautiful.
Yeah,
and I like can't believe she used to be blonde. Like, I am like so.
You really
just like, no, I'm so in.
Laura's my favorite.
She's
100%.
so gorgeous. And also, it's crazy because they're so young.
They're so young.
And like,
how old are they?
And also it's interesting because they like, the oldest member of the group is like 23 and the youngest is 17. So just like, also imagine being in a girl group with like, and I remember this was like kind of a thing with One Direction too, because maybe like they like the oldest and youngest member like 5 years apart.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that's that big of an age difference, but imagine 17 to 23 being in the same age group. Like,
No,
that's
it's
insane.
insane.
It's 6 years of like a really formative years.
Yeah.
And like I know everything about like the show that they came from,
Yeah,
and like how
I need to watch that show.
I'm like, and I also know that from the girls who didn't make it into Cat's Eye, they're doing a spin-off group, and they're doing another dance academy to see who joins like these 3 girls who didn't get into Cat's Eye.
Oh, wow.
And everything.
Wow.
Like, that's coming.
I need to watch this.
And now I know like the girl who didn't get into Cat's Eye, who's like way better solo, and she has pink hair, Adela, and she's like actually has better music. No, I just think they have released a bunch of singles.
Yeah, I don't think
because it's all just like manufactured like bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do listen to Gnarly every now and then, but
it's the most insane song I have ever heard.
Like, why does it
works
sound
when
like
I like look at them perform it. I will never like put it in my earphone,
Maybe
my
I'll
headphones.
listen to it when I leave here. So
if it came
are
on,
you
I'd be
guys
like,
you should do that.
going to watch K-pop Demon Hunters?
I don't know
whatever
what
the hell
that
is.
is.
I
Though.
know.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think so.
I keep hearing about it, and it's like the #1 song for weeks and weeks. K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, I keep hearing about it.
I was at the
it's
club
like,
and everyone knew the words.
Really?
Yes, everyone collapsed when it came on.
Wait,
including 2 of our friends.
How old are we? Like, what's going? Like, what is the like? Where's the divide now? Because I thought I was too old for Cat's Eye, and I'm finding out that like people who are our age are also obsessed. I'm just like, what is the?
I don't know.
What is K-pop Demon Hunters?
I don't know. It's a movie.
It's like, I keep hearing about it, but I don't know what.
Someone told me it was the new Frozen.
What?
That's what someone told me today. But I don't know. I also have a former coworker who like has children, and she bought the kids to see it in a movie theater, and they were like screaming. There were 2 boys, and they were there with all their friends who were boys, like straight off of soccer practice, and they were like in like a whole row together, like screaming and like dancing.
That does sound like the Frozen like crave.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay. Should we watch it?
I guess. I don't know.
I
always like to be on the pulse. I don't want to be like old and boring.
But this is like Cat's Eye for me, right? It's like I keep hearing about it. I'm very familiar with hearing of it, but I don't know what it is.
I actually feel like I have not heard that much about it.
I
have. It's just like now it's officially gotten to the point where I can't ignore it anymore. And it's like, do I need to just watch K-pop Demon Hunters?
Netflix, right?
And now it's like Wicked is gonna lose its Oscar for Best Original Song to this K-pop Demon Hunters song. Like, yes, that is the word on the street.
But have we even heard this new Wicked song?
There's 2.
But we just thought they had it in the bag.
I mean, that's why they did it. Yeah,
and
they would have won it last year.
K-pop Demon Hunters is swinging in.
Yes.
I mean, if it's good, I'm for it.
Yeah.
Is the song that good? Like,
I've heard the song. Hilaria Baldwin danced to the song on
Wait, so
Dancing with the
maybe
Stars.
I've heard the song. So what is how does
It's big on TikTok. Yes. I actually posted a TikTok with it.
Okay.
Oh.
Just to be like, on the pulse. I'll play a little bit of it. I don't want to get us kicked off.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's right here.
Okay, so that's not anything that
Oh,
I thought.
wait, no, Whitney danced to it.
Oh,
okay.
Which
so
makes
that's
more
not
sense.
anything that I thought it was gonna sound like.
I have never heard that before in my life. So.
Like that is not anything I thought it was going to sound like. In
I
any
know.
regard.
I don't understand what this thing is.
We need to do our research and get back to you, honestly.
I guess we'll watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Like, should we watch it like Friday night?
After we do.
Yeah.
And like maybe have some drinks.
Yeah.
We're doing something big on Friday.
And then that's like our research. Like we do that after.
Yeah. Okay, we're working on Friday night, I guess.
Yeah.
We're working.
Well, we don't have much time left, but we also have a lot more to talk about. We saw Dua Lipa.
Yeah, we did, and it was just like church.
It was amazing.
It's been on the calendar for a year, and it was exactly what I think it was just exactly what we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like it was that.
It was perfect.
We had great spots in the pit.
We executed the spots. We had our drinks. We danced. We laughed.
We
cried.
Yeah, it was just like
she's so wonderful.
I felt like it's like I know these songs. I've seen Dua Lipa a couple times in concert. I'm like, I know this girl. I can just kind of let her do her thing.
She's dependable.
I can sit back. I know she's gonna give us a good show. I know her. I'm just gonna let her do it. Yeah.
She's gonna look amazing. Her production's gonna be amazing. There's gonna be so much confetti, and she's gonna sound great. And she's gonna play music that is really catchy music, and you're just like, there's literally nothing wrong with this. Like, there's nothing wrong with this.
And it's so special for a friend group too. So
and that was the reason for the season. Like we bought these tickets.
We're celebrating 7 years of friendship.
Yeah, we bought these tickets a year ago, and it was just kind of like, this is our thing from college. So like, we're going to put this on the calendar and do this.
And the moment she's saying "Don't start now," it did bring me back to blacking out in your kitchen during COVID and dancing to that.
White Claws.
It really is like, that was such a time, and it was a perfect pop album, and it was just like it
really was.
It was the thing for us. It was so defining for us. Like, so it was just special.
Yeah.
And also, as someone who has frequented MSG for better or for worse this summer, that it was like a great crowd. Like the way that they split the pit, like it was like right around the stage where we were, and then there was kind of like a barricade, and then after a while people like started getting a different color wristband, and they split it like behind a second barricade, so like the pit was split.
I know there was a different wristband.
Yes, there's which is how like we were able to still get in and out right to the stage. But like it's not like there was like a big crowd behind us. We were kind of like smushed up to the stage because we wanted to be close, but it was like we had room to dance. Yeah. Everyone was chill. Like no one was like, because it is like Dua Lipa, so it's kind of like, I think there's generally like more older people in the crowd. I think like there was like a 7-year-old, or I think she was maybe 4. I don't know.
Oh, she was like being held by her parents.
Yeah, she was not 7, but like it was generally like a chiller crowd, because I just think it's not like screaming young girl fans. It's like more people like us. So the crowd was awesome.
Screaming old people fans.
Yeah, the crowd was awesome, and it was a really great.
What'd you think of those guys, those like straight guys behind us who were there maybe alone or like with each other?
I could not figure out, because then I kept turning around and I saw this straight guy with like a girl, and I was like, no way that they're doing that like with women. But I think that was like a separate person.
Okay.
Maybe they weren't together, the two straight. I think there was one guy who was there like maybe alone.
So this is obviously a phenomenon. Like, straight men are obsessed with Dua Lipa in a way, like, it's not a phenomenon. She's gorgeous, but like in a way that like is not true of like a bunch of other gorgeous pop stars, right? Like it's very her specific.
It's like they still kind of think they can shoot their shot with her for
which
some
is
reason.
like what this guy behind us was doing in the crowd, which like objectively was funny at first, because I was like, oh, I'm familiar with your kind, right? Like I get it. And listen, it's like, you're still here, you paid money to be here, and you got here early, and you're like enjoying the show. I mean, I think of a straight man, like, I think that's great. Like, I think, like, you know,
I'm thinking highly of that currently.
But like then it's just kind of like,
when it was like a silent moment, he was like, "Take your clothes off,"
or whatever.
Like, and then there are other parts where he sounded like
as crass, but it was just
there were
like
parts where he sounded like some sort of like AI chatbot that had watched like 100 hours of RuPaul's Drag Race, and then he was just like, "Work so fierce." I heard that too.
Wow, that was an incredible straight voice you just put on there.
Thanks.
But
he was like, I feel like objectifying is like a harsh word to use in this moment, but he was like,
I mean, that's
yelling things at her.
It's
but
tough
like,
because it's like, I want to support a straight man's right to love a pop star.
But
it is like, at what cost? Because it is entirely just based off
of the sexual component of the whole thing.
I think I heard him be like, this song is so like, I don't know. I think he did like her music, and I know straight guys who do like Dua Lipa and her music. And I think of her as like,
she's definitely not like the gayest pop star. You know what I mean?
No.
Like
Well, Future Nostalgia was really gay.
Yes.
I remember her like dancing with the pride flag during that concert.
Well,
and
for
I know
sure.
that because I
think...
tried to throw one at her and she picked the person next to me.
Wow.
Right.
But
rude.
yeah, she is really straight. Like
she's
herself.
She's
just
very
like
straight.
Yeah, she is very straight.
She's
Just
like the straightest pop star.
I think she is the straightest pop star.
Yeah, she is.
And I think like it also reflects an audience, but like not in necessarily a bad way. It's just kind of like
like those two guys making out while we were walking into the pit at like the prime time of like 6:30.
It was like literally 6:30.
You go, okay, great.
This is the end of the night.
Yeah. I feel like I just like even the straight guy in the pit, like I just can't believe any of them just because like the things I've seen firsthand of the way that like men I know talk about Dua Lipa.
It was like there is one when she started Happy for You, like you know how it's like the beginning is like
animals.
I'm all like the lyrics are like I'm realizing, you know, that I love you and I'm happy for you that you moved on. And like the straight guy behind us was like literally 2 lines in, so clearly he knew the lyrics. Like he was but he was like, no, Dua, like you're better than that, be toxic. Like he hated that the lyrics were like positive towards an ex. Like he was like, be toxic. I'm like, okay, that is the straightest man alive.
Wait, oh my god.
It was,
but it didn't hinder our experience at all. It was so much fun.
Because at first we were like giggling a little bit with the guy, and then I was just kind of like having too much fun towards the end to care at all. So like,
it was not hindering.
It was neither the straightest nor the gayest crowd I was in that weekend, and isn't that crazy? Because I was in a lot of crowds this weekend. And it was like pretty much probably the middle one.
I would say it's pretty neutral when it comes to that.
It was
my favorite part was physical. Like that was so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Like the opening,
which is
was
why I like
so
mourn
cool.
missing the Future Nostalgia tour because I'm sure like
that one was so
obviously
good.
it was just like a timeless piece. It was so fun.
But like the aerobics class
and our that
element,
was fun.
Like it's so fun.
I forgot about the Barbie song. That was a great throwback.
Yeah, I forgot about
2 years ago. And she does a surprise song every night, and I have to say I think we got the best one out of all New York.
So I actually was trying to figure out what the next 2 were, but I couldn't.
Last night she sang something with Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz
and the
did
night
come
before
out.
she sang The Freak with Nile Rodgers.
Oh, that's fun.
Those are both
but
fun.
I think objectively I was most excited about our song.
No, like,
I would have been the most.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was so good.
Which we got One Way or Another.
One way.
I was like maybe the most excited about that.
Yeah,
like,
you were.
Because it was a surprise.
So good.
Like you love a surprise. So.
Yeah. No, that was so good.
But yeah, if she's coming to a city near you,
need
never
to
miss
see it.
She'll always put on a good show.
Yeah.
I think. She's always so good.
And it also was just for me, it was like we got those tickets for face value, obviously, and it's like that was worth it because also she's just someone I want to dance to.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to be in the stands in section 200.
Yeah.
No, I want to be dancing.
I want to be down.
I want to be in the pit. I want to be in the pit
with Dua Lipa. And
we were.
We were. Oh man, it was the best thing.
It was so fun.
I loved it.
Okay, Cardi B.
Yeah, we listened.
Do we like?
Bella and I streamed the whole thing on Friday morning.
There's definitely some standouts.
It's long. It's really
long. It's a little like this is the first album she's dropped since Like, this is a big deal.
Yeah, party or cardi,
I think, like, then in that case, I want it to be better, and it's not.
I agree.
I think it's... I find myself... I think the best songs were the singles she's already released, and that doesn't include Up and WAP. That includes, like, I think Outside is a great song.
Yeah.
And there were a couple other moments where Bella and I were like, ooh, this is, like, fun. Like, this verse, like, this hook. But, like, it doesn't sustain for me.
No.
And it's really long, so it just... I'm kind of just like, okay, and
the
features
are,
like...
largely forgettable, personally.
Yeah, and she also has, like, forgettable feature... Like, I'm just like, I'm not...
Yeah, like, I don't even remember how the Selena one goes.
Like, I don't care about Summer Walker. I don't care about
a lot of Summer Walker on this album.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the Janet Jackson one sounds like.
It's just like a sample, and I wanted that to be better, I think, and it's like not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still great. I like Bodega Baddie.
I love Bodega
Baddie. So good. I like the Lizzo one. I like Pretty and Petty.
I do not like the Lizzo one. But that's the next single.
I like
the
Lizzo one when Lizzo's not singing.
Right. I think I like the verses. I don't like the use of that song.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so random.
I think, though, that obviously it's not the cohesive piece I wanted it to be, like Barty or Cardi was.
Yeah, she kept it
Is
short.
that what the album is called?
No, it's called the
Invasion of Privacy. I love that.
I just think because that did so well and she took so long. I wanted this to be like. It's just not.
It was not worth the wait.
And it's also like, I feel like some things she does are just so time and place. Like, and we've kind of moved away from it a bit, like the 2016 vibe of it all. But I will say, like, I'm happy for her. I think her marketing was so good. And, I think, like, she got to be...
Had a big debut.
...creative throughout that, which she hasn't been in a while. And, like, I appreciate, like... Because some artists will just, like, drop and, like, it's... I don't know. You're not giving me enough. Like, you're not, like, nurturing the marketing of all enough. And with this, I just really feel like she had, like, correct partnerships. She, like... Yeah. Had Amaya from Love Island do a video with her for DoorDash, and then like all of the New York City little bits that she did.
Yeah,
like,
it was fun.
I do feel like that was really well thought out. If the album wasn't that well thought out, at least that was in my opinion.
It was good.
But I think there's probably some, growers on there.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to play my game.
Yeah, I do.
So yesterday, I was walking to Bella to get a ghost coffee, and I was listening to Cardi B. To no avail. Right. I was listening to Cardi B, and I looked up, and what was right in front of me but Sonia Morgan from The Real Housewives of New York, her iconic townhouse.
Of course.
And I just had like a really big spiritual moment to that. And so our game today is called, was it Cardi B or was it The Real Housewives of New York? I'm going to say a quote, and you guys have to tell me which was which. Okay? Ooh, which do I start with? Okay. She's rabid like a dog in heat, a horny, rabid animal. We should just set up a mud wrestling pit for her.
That's Housewives?
That's a housewife.
Okay.
It has to be.
That's correct. 1 point for the both of you.
Great.
Exactly, you dumb drag queen. They're not paying you.
Cardi. I mean, I don't know why she would ever say dumb drag queen, though. But she's also nuts.
Yeah. 3, 2,
I'm just gonna go Cardi.
1.
Housewife.
Bella's correct.
Yeah, I knew that Cardi wouldn't have said that.
I've never heard the word queer in the first place. Why don't you educate people? A lot of people are not aware of what's wrong or right in the LGBTQ community.
Cardi.
Housewife.
It was Cardi. I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole. What is LGBTQT people? I only know bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
That's Housewife.
Cardi.
It's Housewives. Wow, Belle, you got everyone right.
I love Cardi B.
Yeah.
Why don't you stop getting vaginal rejuvenation and put an easy pass on that vagina with your Holland tunnel? Turnstile and ticket to get in there.
I'm gonna go Housewife on that one again.
Cardi. Just for fun.
Housewife, it was Dorinda.
Yeah.
To Sonia at her townhouse, I think. Last one. She's like security heavy. She looks like a little, like she could protect a building. She just looks a little more developed than me.
Cardi B.
That's Cardi because she just said it in the
That
thing.
was from the court case. Yeah. Wow, Bella, you really swept that.
What's my prize?
Yeah, I'm not a housewife or a Cardi person. So.
Another point.
All right, let's remember that I won this one. Yeah, no, there's just some things like Cardi's like quick with like, she's like funny, but like the analogies, like she's not about an analogy. Like she's gonna insult you
says it right
and be
away.
like
Simple,
the big-headed bitch in the corner. She's not gonna be like,
and
oh, your pussy's
true.
as wide as the Holland Tunnel. Like she's not coming up with that one.
Yeah, she's not getting like punchlines.
Exactly. No. Yeah, that was what was my grounding thought.
that was a good
was
steering
like
wheel throughout the game.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah,
of course.
That's okay, Devin.
Well, that's it. Notorious Party Girl of the Week is Cardi B.
Obviously. And we have a
and
thing.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go. But thank you guys for listening. We will see you next week. We will talk about K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, after we watch
it. But thanks for listening and watching. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
So bored.